Today we're going to take a look at the if conditionals. With the if conditionals, we have the first conditional, second conditional, and third conditional. Each one has different grammar structure and different possibilities of happening. And we'll take a look at that today. 今日の勉強は if conditionals, if の条件文、1番目の条件文、2番目の条件文、and 3番目の条件文。すべては違う。違う時に使うと文法も違う。それを勉強します。If conditionals, looking at the first conditional. With the first conditional, we have a real possibility of it happening. This could really happen. The form for the first conditional is if plus simple present, and will plus verb is the form for the first conditional. For example, if I have enough money, I will buy new shoes. If I actually have enough money to do so, I will buy new shoes. And this could actually happen if I have the money. Number 2, if Joe comes over, we will watch the match. If you don't hurry, you will be late for work. All of these sentences are in the same form, and all of these sentences have a true or real possibility of happening. Note that if we put if first, we need to use a comma between the phrases. If we can also change the phrases. We can say you will be late for work if you don't hurry. If the if clause is in the second, if the if clause comes after the main clause, then we don't need a comma here. We only need a comma if the if clause comes first. 1番目の条件文の場合は実際に起こる可能性がある。例えば、if I have enough money, 十分お金があれば I will buy new shoes. 新しい靴を買います。これ実際に起こる可能性があるんですね。2番目、if Joe comes over, we will watch the match. Joe が私の家に来ればテレビを見る。競争を見る。And 3番目、if you don't hurry, you will be late for work. 急ぐことをしなかったら仕事を遅れる。で、if のフレーズが最初に来るとコマが必要。if のフレーズが後に来ると必要、コマは使わない。So, you will be late for work if you don't hurry. この2つは同じ意味です。こっちに使ってもこっちに使っても同じ意味ですね。これが1番目の条件文です。Moving on to the second conditional. The first conditional we said was a real possibility. So it's really possible that this could happen. The second conditional is quite unlikely. Not impossible, but quite unlikely. Sometimes impossible, but quite unlikely to happen. The form is if plus simple past. First conditional is simple present. Would and infinitive, as opposed to will and verb. So, if I won the lottery, I would buy a fancy car. I think it's quite unlikely and almost impossible for me to win the lottery. But if I won the lottery, I would buy a fancy car. Is the second conditional type. Or, if I wasn't at work, I would be on the beach. Right now, if I wasn't at work, I would be on the beach. Also quite unlikely. Unless the company suddenly closes down, then the person can go to the beach after that. We can also use in the opposite. She would travel all over the world if she were rich. And notice, if the if clause comes second, there is no comma. When the if clause is first, we need a comma. 2番目の条件文の場合は起こる可能性がとても少ない。形は if plus 括弧形で would plus 不定詞。例えば、If I won the lottery, I would buy a fancy car. そう、これは、ロトリーを勝つことの可能性はとても少ない。でも勝ったら、素晴らしい車を買う。If I wasn't at work, I would be on the beach. これも可能性が少ない。And if no clause が後に来れば、コマはなしです。if の clause は最初に来ると、コマが必要です。She would travel all over the world if she were rich. She's not rich now, but if she were rich, she would travel all over the world. So, 2番目の条件文は可能性が、とても少ないですね。1番目の条件文は可能性がある。Moving on to the third conditional. The third conditional cannot happen. The first conditional has a real possibility. It actually could happen. The second conditional is quite unlikely, but the third conditional cannot happen. And the form for the third conditional is if plus past perfect, would plus have, and past participle is the sentence structure. So, for example, if Steve had gone to New York, he would have taken photos. The time is already passed, so it's impossible now. It cannot happen. But if he would have done this in the past, he would have taken photos. And next, if I hadn't overslept, I wouldn't have been late for work. I was already late for work, so this cannot happen. If I hadn't overslept, if I hadn't slept too long, I wouldn't have been late for work. And if we have the if clause first, we need the comma. And if we have the if clause second, we do not require the comma. We do not use a comma. I would have worn something nicer if I had known. Now that I'm already here, I can't wear anything nicer because I'm already here. And 3番目の条件文。これ、起こる可能性はないです。2番目の条件文は可能性はとても少ない。1番目の条件文は可能性あるですね。で、この形は if plus 括弧完了形で would plus have plus 括弧分詞です。If Steve had gone to New York, he would have taken photos. これはもう以前の話、もう変わらない。So, これは可能性がない。彼はもうニューヨークに行けなかったからもう写真撮れない。If I hadn't overslept, I wouldn't have been late for work. これも起こった。So, 変えることはできない。And, if の clause が後に来れば、コマなし。if の clause は最初にあれば、コマが必要です。I would have worn something nicer if I had known. は3番目の条件文です。If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. And please try to make a sentence for the first, second, and third conditional. And I'll check that for you. Please subscribe if you like my channel, and I'll see you next time.